Welcome back to episode 4 of the road to 2200 Lichess. We're seeing e4 today, which means I'm going to respond with my typical c6, play some Caro-Kann. Okay, so this is like the classical variation that I know quite well, but they're doing a weird version of it. This is not the normal move, sacking a pawn here. Okay, I think I remember what's happening here. But this is the tricky one. All right, so we're going to go with this. And then do they go here with the bishop? And then I can't go here because that loses or is very bad. I'm pretty sure that's what we're looking at. But we'll see. Maybe I'm not remembering this system correctly, or maybe this is a different one. Yeah, okay. So the point of this is that this gets real messy real fast. And if you go here and they go here, no. If they go here and you take the bishop, then this is actually mate. So it's a very cool little trick. The answer is to go here. Now, I don't remember why. I should have calculated that first, but we only have 10 minutes, so we'll do some calculating now. The reason is because after he goes here, we can just drop down here and defend that again. So we don't have to go into the whole madness. So now we're just up a pawn. This is one of those interesting gambits where if you know the not refutation, if you know how to handle the gambit, then it's really pretty good for you. You're just kind of up material. But if you don't, then you are in big trouble. Okay, so as we can see, he's threatening some nice things here. With this check, I think I just go here. And if he takes, I take, he takes, I take. Queen can't even come here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want to go here. Just cover that a second time. I'm wondering if he's going to go there, but I think I would just go here. And this is in the cards, and then this. So pretty quickly, I think he's going to be out of steam. I've actually lost to this a couple of times, and that's why I'm so well versed in it, because I've had some horrible losses. I had a game I was able to pull out that looked like I was going to lose, but I had one where I lost terribly. Okay, so now the question is like this sack here. I think the answer is to kick the knight and then this, but let's make sure if we kick the knight, he doesn't rook sack. Rook sack takes, then goes here. Yeah, I think I can do this. I don't think they can exchange sack here and get devastating results. I think they're going to bounce the knight back. Then we're just going here. Yeah. And now I think we should be able to get castled and be fine. And we're not really that far down on development. We're a little bit behind on development, but now everything's kind of stable and secure. It's a little bit annoying, but I think I just go back. Oh no, I can't because of this. Okay, so maybe that was a mistake actually. Maybe I just blundered there. The reason being because this is kind of bad. So maybe I just need to back up that pawn. I don't want to do this. What if I just go here? And then if he takes, this I don't like. That's the real issue here. I can go here though. Then he goes here. Then I take. No, it's backed up twice. Right? Man, this is getting complicated. Okay, I go here, here. I can't take that. I don't think. Or can I actually? Can I go like here, 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 pinning it? Then he goes here, but his king is just wide open. Boy, this is a pretty big moment in the game. If I'm wrong, I'm in big trouble. I just don't really want this huge weakened mess. But you know what? Maybe that's fine. What was my move, though? I don't remember. Oh, it's to go here. And then I wouldn't be able to castle it over here. Maybe I'm just castling along. Maybe that's the answer. I'm giving the pawn back and castling along. He goes here. I go here. Not even giving the pawn back. I'm going to go for it. This might be a bad idea, especially I took a lot of time to really not do a whole lot. Which is a little bit annoying. Go here. I think we probably need to just castle along here. This king is a little bit weak. We don't really have the open G or H file, which I would have been like if I was going to have my pawns be all messed up, I'd rather have one of these files be open. Then I just castle along and I can get quite a bit of pressure. Okay, queen is going to... Can't protect both pawns. I think we have to give up on that dream, which is... I think I'm fine with that. I kind of think I'd rather go here. Yeah, this is such a mess. I guess oh, there it gives up to check, though. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I've walked into some problems here. I've definitely walked into some problems. I'm wondering if just this is the answer. Start walking the king out of there. Let's do it. Just walk away. I'm going to walk away with the king. I don't know about this. I feel like I was doing very well, and I made one misstep. I'm not quite sure what the misstep is. I'm looking forward to looking at it in analysis. I learned the beginnings of how to handle that opening, but I really haven't seen it many times. And I think I just, didn't learn it all the way. I just learned a step or two farther, and I need to learn a little bit farther. It's very challenging with these kind of openings in Blitz and Rapid where you don't see them enough to really go deep with them. I think in a classical game, I would be okay, especially after knowing the first couple moves and avoiding the major trap. I think I would have been fine. But trying to parse it all out in such a small amount of time is challenging. It's, really the big advantage of playing that type of move in Blitz. Wow. Yeah, that's a good point. Luckily, this guy isn't developed. I would have been in big trouble. Oh, now if I go here, he gets check. And it's not mate. I can go here. Oh, man, what a mess this has become. Maybe I go here. Yeah, I'm going to go here. Develop that. Okay. I'm probably going to go here. Oh, this hangs now. Jesus. Okay. Well, everything will be hanging soon. The whole position is falling apart. I do have this little maneuver, which I didn't see before. Okay, this is covering it. But I don't know. I'm just trying to find things in my position that I can sort of latch onto to maybe give me some hope. Because this feels pretty bad for me. It feels like he's going to get most of these queenside pawns. This pawn's weak. Like, if I don't lose this game, I'll be surprised. Just trying to figure out a way to kind of hang on. Okay. Thought he would go there. Actually, I thought he might go here first. So, what if I go here, let him have the pawn, and I'm on the file. I get anything for that? Not really. But if I can hold this pawn, no, it's still not holding that pawn. Yeah, and then the queen will be there instead. I don't think I can let the queen just take here, though, and attack this bishop a second time. I don't know. I'm really struggling here. I'm thinking about just going here. Yeah, I'm just going to go here. Sack like all these pawns over here. I don't know what I'm trying to make happen. I'm just trying to free up my pieces a bit. Maybe if he takes here, I can go there. I don't think he will. If he takes here, though, I think I would take, and then maybe even go here. Maybe go here at that point, and then go here. I just really have to untangle. I'm both tangled and have a bad setup, which is just a terrible combination. I feel like he really should get that bishop involved. So, like, if that rook could just swing to f1 right now, I think the game would basically be over. But also taking the g pawn and then the h pawn is nice. So my opponent really has a plethora of great options at their disposal. Really taking their time here. I'm a little surprised. Doesn't feel like there's that much to calculate here. Just kind of like take or take are probably both totally fine. Okay, I'm down only a pawn. Ooh, I have actually some interesting things I could do. I could take here and mangle their pawn structure. That's probably an outlandish thing to say. I think maybe, though, if I go here, then I can do this. And then some pressure has been relieved at that point. Maybe even here. Like here, then here. Let's do this. That's a nice knight we had. That doesn't really mangle their pawn structure either. So that was probably ridiculous. Remember how the rook was locked out and now the rook is not locked out? So I think that was a terrible blunder. I don't know. I was just trying to latch onto something that seemed less than terrible. Ooh, especially since that could happen. Wasn't even looking at that. Here I guess. Yeah, trouble is mine. But I do have this. If he lets me. Wow, all of his pieces are now in the game. Oh no. Yeah, that was a very ridiculous move actually to take that knight. Like I don't know what that was. That really was like, oh my goodness, maybe I can do something, right? It was like that type of maneuver of just like losing so badly that anything seems better than nothing. Now that this queen is like so bottled up, I'm down 2 pawns. This is just coming now. Just what an absurd sequence. Yeah, I don't really know what to say other than I think I'm gone here. But whatever, we'll make some moves. We'll see what happens. My opponent definitely caught me in something I wasn't totally ready for. Funny to me that I was like, yeah, no, I now understand how this works. I'm doing well. And then just like a misstep. And I was like, oh, right. Yeah. Bad misstep. All right, I don't understand what the problem is. Like, just go here. Then what do? I go here. He comes here. I go here. I'm kind of holding things in, but he can like push these pawns. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Also, before I could have traded the queens and been down only a pawn, and who knows, maybe held. I feel like trying to trade the queens here is not going to do a whole lot. Okay, so making the obvious move. I mean, I do have 2 choices. If I go here, I guess he has this even. So we're going to stay closer. That way we can put a pawn in between, maybe a knight in between, maybe even a queen in between. Like, we've got ways to interpose pieces right now. Oh, if I move the bishop, then this hangs. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, I'm expecting this, this. But we'll see what happens. Maybe we can get some the other pieces involved. I'm also looking at, my opponent's now, at 418. They're not low on time, but they might get to a point where even if they're fine, they might start feeling the time pressure. That alone could give me a shot in, a rapid game. So, we're in big trouble, but not 100% done yet. Like, really thinking hard about the last couple moves and spending a lot of time, which, if they end up being the critical checkmate moves, then probably a good use of time. I feel like this is the move we're going to see. Then this. Then I guess I just let them take. Okay. That was a weird move. What? What was that? Okay. I mean, that feels like it had to be something super specific in mind that I don't see. I'm thinking about going here. Yeah, we're just going to go here. I'm covering this checking square. I'm also threatening to go here and totally cut them off from the checking square. I think this would have been a reasonable move for them before, because if I had taken, then they get my knight. Things are really bad for me. I think that was a better move. A dream would be they push this. I get a check here. I'm just trying to kind of like look at the board and figure out what would work for me. I'm even tempted to go here to be able to go here. And just like, then some dream scenarios start maybe coming true. My opponent's starting to get a little low on time now. I don't know how they handle time or time pressure. I know for me, 2:45, I wouldn't be too worried. But once I get to about 40 seconds, something happens to my brain and it does not operate as well. So who knows? Maybe my opponent has the same malfunction. I could do something like this and just really ridiculously, make some threats. Just something. Boy, my opponent really going into the tank for these moves. Again, a very strange move. Like if they go here, I'm going here, check, and winning their piece. So I'm gonna go here and do this ridiculous thing. Maybe get my rook out to here. Just trying some stuff. Ah, okay, that was neat. I was not seeing that was a possibility. So does that lose the game is the question. That might have just lost the game on the spot. That was the danger of really backing the king in here. So here, 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 here. Yeah, I think this is mate. And I can't even give up a piece to go here because of the rook. I don't think there's any. I don't see anything. It looks like my only two moves are these two. So I guess I got to go here and hope my opponent does something totally foolish. I don't even know what that would be. I can't even think of a move that would cause them to be in trouble. I could go here, which would be very interesting, and lose my queen. Like, what else? Who cares if I lose my queen here, I guess? What else do I have here? I guess I can win the 2 pieces for the queen, which is losing, but this is hanging, actually. So let's end this and this. So, like, my opponent has everything hanging now, but they're crushing me. So, yeah. This is kind of interesting. Here. Then what? I guess take the knight, maybe. But the mate isn't quite as obvious. And they're still getting so low on time for, like, a really easy basic move of just going there. Okay, so they go here. If I go here, I think that is just mate. Yeah, that would be mate. So I can't do that. So if he goes here, I think I'm going to go here and just see what happens. I'm going to assume they would take the knight. It's with check. I come back. They can totally windmill me. Ooh, what? They're going there to go here, which is mate. I could go here. And then they go here, and when I move, I lose the queen. I could also check. But it doesn't do anything. Oh. There's this check that does nothing. I have a lot of actual moves I can make now, which is kind of funny. None of them do anything. Can I make an escape square for the king at all? That is coming. Wait, this is not. No, that's coming. This is the square. Okay. I don't have anything better. That's too bad. Any dreams are over now. Any wild fantasies of not getting crushed. Oh, no. No, they're not. Because now I take with the bishop. Ooh, are we back? I mean, we're not back, but that's fascinating. My king is the most surrounded king you've ever seen that is not yet defeated. Oh, are they going to take the slow route and go like that? That would be really funny. It's not even mate. Okay, they're down to 38 seconds. This is what I was talking about. Maybe, just maybe, you get them into a spot where they sort of freak out under time trouble. They're up 3 pawns. This is an easy win. They could trade everything off the board, turn these into queens, and win no problem. But they're down to 20 seconds. So what will they do? 15 seconds. Is there a mate that I'm missing and they're messing with me? And they're just going to lay down a mate? 6 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And they've run out of time and black is victorious. What? I don't even know what to say about this. Okay. What happened? Let's take a look. There's no way we're not dead. So we'll look at that at the end. I'm less interested in that and more interested in where did I go wrong. Okay. So, like I've said, I've seen this gambit before. Okay. He goes here, and then I go bishop f5. As I was saying before, if you go here, this actually immediately loses to this. I guess it doesn't immediately lose. It loses if you take here. Then this is checkmate. Wait. Let's not checkmate. He comes out here. What am I missing here? This is checkmate. Somehow. What? Did he mess it up? And then I messed it up because I thought I knew the answer? So here... No, he goes here first. Right. Was there first. Then I take. Then he moves. Okay, so this one is slightly different, actually. This isn't the mate one that I was thinking of. I'm not sure what I was thinking of, but it's still quite good for white. So the answer is to go here. He came in here, and now this was indeed a good move. I'm making good moves. I am winning according to the engine, and then that was not the best move. Now white's good again. Okay, so the problem here is this is a good move when you're ready to make it. But I guess I should have gone here first to solidify a little bit more. Then let's say he goes knight e5. Well, I guess that I wouldn't be worried about. I would love to trade off some pieces here. Okay, but I went here right away. Then he brought the knight in. Now I can't trade it. That's the problem, because it's hitting this. So I was supposed to go here, which I thought was a problem. Why did I think that was bad? I thought that was bad because of an immediate issue of something like here. But this is not. Like, it's not that big of a problem. Okay. I'm trying to... maybe I was just ghost thinking that this was hanging now if I moved that guy. I don't know. Somehow I thought this was immediately very problematic. Computer says it is very problematic. Go here and start loading up on it. But it is actually the best move. But the reason now I have to remember, this we want to go here so that he can't come back and reattach that, right? If he does, we just take. And now we're really doing fine. In fact, we can trade off queens and just be in business. Just be up a pawn. So I messed up. I let him bring the knight in, basically. Handled this very badly. And now I'm just dead. Right? Like, I mean, I could see when we got here, I was like, well, I'm in big, big trouble. My opponent has a million different good moves to make. I got on my horse with my king. This is the move the computer suggests. I didn't like that move because I thought it was just going to result in this. Something like takes here. And then I was like, this is just horrific, right? We just let him develop a piece. This has to be losing, which it was. But this is also losing. So he goes there. Our piece is pinned. And this is just now, a complete mess for the entire rest of the game as I am desperately trying to hold. Okay. So this was a big moment of truth where I was trying to hold on. And I was like, yeah, this is probably the best move. Computer likes that move. I'm dead. But the computer likes it as, better than other alternatives. And this is just like, what? What are you even doing? Like, all I did was give up a good defending piece to allow this bishop to attack on either angle, by the way, and then bring the rook out and attack this juicy square. Like, I don't know. And as soon as I made the move, it was like, yeah, okay, what are you doing, man? Okay, so he went there first, which is fine. Just interposing something. Oh, okay. A5 is a good move here. I didn't even think about that. Allowing my king to have more escape squares. So didn't think about that. I said one here. Saw the check coming. One here. This was a weird move, right? This computer obviously doesn't think it's the right move. Knight A4 now. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't like knight A4 now because I thought then this would come. Oh, okay. But it gets him out of the way. So we can play the B5 that I was planning to play long ago. Okay, so I went here totally missing the threat. And then he went there, and I was like, oh, that's game. So I go here. He goes here, check. There. Here. I'm down. Now it's a mate in 4. And my opponent runs out of time. I don't know. This is the crazy thing about chess ratings. I don't even know what they mean anymore. It's like, you play an amazing game, you blunder, and then you lose rating points. You play a terrible game, your opponent just, I don't know, freaks out and runs out of time, or just something happens to their connection, you win. I don't know. Ratings seem kind of whatever to me, but I think more importantly, the thing to remember here was the opening, that this is a very standard gambit, and that the answer... I played right for, 8 moves in a row, and then missed. Like, this is such a common idea in the Caro-Kann to play this. This is like a main move. But to see, if I do that, then this threat comes in, so I have to play here. And again, like I said, I think in a classical game I see this, but this is kind of an autopilot blitz rapid type of move of like, this has to be right. Like, we're blunting the bishop, that's hitting the square, everything has to be fine, and then that's kind of like, oh no. And then me totally flipping out and somehow thinking that this was devastating on the spot, which it's not. Okay, so that wraps up another edition of The Road to 2200 Lichess. It looks like I'm 1930 now, and I'll see y'all next time.